Hey, amazing one. Welcome. It's me, Sherita Sparrow, the healing artist, and I'm so happy that you are joining me for this painting session, Painting to Heal. Today is a beautiful day outside, and I figured, why not paint? So I started on this painting, and it's one of the seven deadly sins. So I'm curious to see if you can figure out which one it is. And I've been working on this painting for a couple weeks now, and um, I think today I'm going to try to finish it. I'm going to try to finish it. And I figured, why not invite you on this journey with me? So, what I did was I started working on his bag of Doritos. All right, so I'm working on a bag of Doritos for this picture. And I just felt like it needed some Doritos. So, one of the things that I really love to do is that when I'm working on a painting and I know I'm not finished, I usually like to try to finish all my paintings in one session. Because again, I'm all about instant gratification. But if I know I just don't have it the way that I want it to be, then I'll let it, hang around for a little bit. And what I do is I usually just keep it on the easel somewhere in my home so that I can look at it and then kind of think of what else it needs. So it's been hanging around for a little while. And in that process, I was looking at it and I realized, you know what? He needs a bag of Doritos. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm also going to add probably like a bird up here in the sky because I feel like every painting, especially when it comes to landscape, it needs a bird. Okay, I feel a painting is not complete without a bird somewhere flying in the sky. So I'm going to be doing that as well. So let's take a look at these bag of Doritos. I'm just going to add some more color to it. And he looks really nice and comfortable, relaxed, no cares in the world. Okay, he's chilling with his bag of Doritos. Let me add a little bit of a blue under here for some shadow. So I love to add color into my painting. Even if I use the color black, I still infuse some type of color with the black paint. So I never use black straight out the bottle. Um, and the reason why is because, black can really drown out your picture. So when you add in some color with the black, you still have that sense of vibrancy and that color seeping through the black paint. So it doesn't drown your picture out, it just makes it more vibrant. So that's what I'm doing here. Instead of using black, I'm just going to use some dark blue to give me that nice shadow up at the top. And then I'm just going to change that a little bit. All right, so we're going to let that dry just a tad bit, but it's getting there. It's not completely done, but it's definitely getting there. This Dorito bag. Hmm? Loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it already. Okay, so we'll come back to that. In the meantime, I'm going to start working on the raven. Um, Ravens, they have two different meanings actually. So, on a positive perspective, ravens stand for like good luck, um, transformation. And then on the other perspective, ravens can also represent um, time wasting, I guess, which is kind of interesting. And so I guess in this painting here with this picture, I think the raven would work well from the perspective of wasting time, right? Chilling, sleeping, resting, all the good stuff, right? So I'm going to put a raven up here at the top, and he's going to be flying through the sky. And again, I just mixed this in, so I didn't even really focus on trying to use black paint. I just mixed in the colors to create it. And we're going to create the wing here. And this little belly here. So the other thing about this painting is it's a little touch of surrealism. So I love to do paintings that are kind of, I guess, a touch of reality and imagination. It just makes it fun. So this is a touch of surrealism. So you may notice that some things are not absolutely proportioned in reality correctly, and it is all a part of the process, okay? Did that on purpose. All right, so let me fix that there. And there we go. We have a little bit of blue mixed in with the raven. Okay, put a little bit of purple in there. There we go. He's coming together slowly but surely. He's coming together. I'm liking it. There we go. Oh, I got a little bit of green mixed in. So this is going to be a colorful raven, as I can see here. But I love that though. I love the play of color on the bird. Okay. There we go. Beak. Very nice. Okay. So I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. He's looking pretty good. I'm actually liking him like that. So I'm gonna go back to the Doritos because those Doritos were pretty interesting. And the Dorito bag is really like a reddish color, so I'm gonna add a little bit more red to it. This is a dark red. I might need to add a little bit of white just to kind of brighten it up some. That's what it needed. It needed some light pink. I'm going to let that dry some. And then we'll come back to the Dorito. I'm going to add a few little veins to the leaves here. There we go. Yeah, that just makes the leaves pop even more with a little bit of the veins coming through. I'm just add a little bit there too. Add a little bit there. One other thing I wanted to do. Down here, I thought it was kind of dark, so I figured, why not make it look like there's water coming out of the tunnel, or I don't know if it's a bridge or a tunnel. I don't know, I just made it up. So, this was a cave originally, but it looks like it turned into something else, which is fine. When you start paintings, you may have a vision for something and then it turns into something else, which is all good. So I'm going to make it look like there's water coming out of the back here. Yeah, there we go. I like that. There we go. That looks kind of interesting. Let me see. There, you see the water there? That looks really cool. Yeah. I like it. I like it. All right. The thing about this painting is that I don't want to add too much to it. I really want it to be a little simplistic. I don't know if I'm actually keeping it simplistic because there's a lot going on, but I don't want too much going on with the painting. So I'm going to add a little bit of red in here just to make the bag a little bit more red now. He looks so cute. He's chilling. He looks cute chilling. I think I'm going to add a tad bit of a shadow right under here, underneath his belly here. I'm just kind of blend it in a tad bit. There we go. Yeah, that feels better. Okay. Yep. I like that. That little shadow, it just need that little tiny shadow to come through. Bring his little beard out again. This cute little beard. He is so adorable. And I added colors into his fur too. So you may notice there's like some orange in here, some yellows, a little bit of reds and burgundies, and there's even some green. So for me, the more color, the better. I love the colors. Love to add colors. All right, let's take a look back at this raven. The raven is coming together. I'm just going to give it another coat. And I'll make it a little bit darker. There we go. Now, of course, this is a silhouette of a raven, but I'm going to add in some more colors just to kind of get his details of his feathers to stand out. But right now, we're just focusing on the silhouette, and then we'll bring out the details more. He's looking good. Looking good. Get a little bit more red. And I may even put a little bit of fuchsia in here. I think that might intensify the color a little bit, which is good. And get a little bit of orange. There we go. All right. And take some of that orange and really try to intensify this color a little bit more. Okay. I think it's coming together. Let's take a little bit of this darker color. I'm going to have this down at the bottom of the Dorito bag. And we're just going to kind of create some shadow with the bag. Okay. A little highlight here at the top. I'm going to add a little bit of yellow. For a nice highlight. I'm going to make this side a little bit darker just to kind of create that sense of shadowing of the bag. There we go. Put a little highlight in there. All right, it's coming together. Coming together. We're going to put in the Dorito in here soon. And let's see. Let me take a little bit of brown. And some blue. That's just dark blue. So I'm just going to mix myself up some black paint. And really, the way to mix up black paint is just to do every color except for white. So you just mix in red, blue, yellow. Just mix it in and you should get black. And it's just about taking a little dab of each color. So you may not get the color right away. So it's just about a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then seeing where it goes from there. So I'm kind of liking this one. This feels better. That feels like a nice darker color. So we're going to start with making our Dorito symbol, which basically is a triangular shape. And then we're just going to fill it in. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Okay, I'm going to let that dry a little bit. And let's see, where is my, got a little bit of gold paint. I'm going to use a little bit of gold and a little bit of yellow to enhance the symbol. The Dorito symbol. There we go, looking good. And then we're actually going to create some Doritos because they got the Doritos on the bag. So let's put a Dorito here, a cute little Dorito here. And we'll do another one right here. Cute Cute, cute. Love it. So we're going to let that dry a little bit. In the meantime, let's go back up to the raven. And with the raven, you want to kind of create some highlights in his feathers. So I'm going to take some blue and a little bit of white. I'm just going to add some highlights right into the feathers of this raven. Looks pretty already. And I'm just going to add a few little dashes here. And I'm going to put some pink in there too for fun. Okay. All right. It's coming together. I'm liking it. The other thing is that if you're ever painting and you feel you've added too much of a color and you're just like, I don't like that color, just let it dry. You can always just paint over it. Okay, so I am painting it, but I'm adding lots of color to it, and I'm realizing maybe I've added too much color. So I'm just going to go back over it in certain areas and just kind of blend it in just a tad bit. Sometimes I get a little excited with the colors. And I just start painting and painting and painting and realizing, maybe that was a little bit too much. Yeah, he's looking good. I'm liking it. Like. Maybe I'll put a little bit of yellow to like a greenish color underneath his belly for the reflection of the sun or this moon. I really don't even know what that is. I'm not sure if I was making a moon or a sun that was kind of setting. Not sure. I haven't figured that part out yet. So we got the Doritos bag going on. It's almost done. But I feel like our Raven needs a Dorito too. Okay? He wants to be a part of the party too. So we're going to add a little Dorito for him. And he is actually holding the Dorito. Right, there we go. And let me make it a little bit brighter. Do some orange. You can't really see the Dorito too much. We'll get it together. You gotta let it dry a little bit. But it's coming together. He looks cute. He has a little Dorito. That's so funny. There we go. There we go. It's coming together. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's enhance those Doritos a little bit more on the bag because they're a little dull. And use some white paint to make it a tad bit brighter. My white paint is drying up a little bit. There we go. That's looking good. So cute. There we go. And just change that a tad bit. All right. There we go. Maybe I'll add a little bit of yellow over here as kind of like a highlight. Looks good. All right, yeah, now that's looking like some Doritos. Get a little bit of white. So you can really get that to stand out more with the yellow. There we go. Nice. Excellent. Excellent. Love it. All right. We're getting closer to getting the Dorito bag done. It's getting there. It's looking good. All I gotta do is actually write the word Doritos across it, and then it would be pretty much done. I'm just gonna add a little bit more red here. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm loving it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Put a little bit of white down here at the bottom. And a tad bit up here at the top. Just to get a little bit of a pop of color. And it's not so dark. There we go. And then we'll add a little bit of a shadow over here on this side of the Dorito bag. Looking good. I'm liking my Dorito bag. I think the sloth is going to like it too when it's done. All right, so let's go back up here to the top and try to enhance the Dorito that the Raven is carrying. Because the Raven said, hey, if you got a Dorito, I got one too. So we're just going to kind of put the Dorito there. Here he has his little Dorito. We're going to let that dry a little bit. And then we're going to add a little bit more detail to it. So I'll let that dry for a few minutes. Add add some more details. Maybe in the meantime, I'll add maybe one more bird. But this bird is going to be kind of out in the distance, so it'll be right here, flying, but kind of further out in the distance. Maybe I'll add another one so it's not like by itself. There we go. Nice. Yep. I like it. I like it. Let's see. I'm going to add one more petal or leaf right here next to this rose. I felt like it needed something over here. It was kind of like by itself. So I figured I would just add that in there. Love it. Okay. And we are almost done. We are almost done. If you have any suggestions, let me know if you feel like there's something else we should be adding to the sloth or the design. I kind of just gave you the answer. I didn't mean to give you the answer to what the 7 deadly sin is. I gave it to you by accident. But I'm pretty sure you could figure it out. There we go. He is so cute and he's sleeping. He's such a sweetie. He's a sweetie. There we go. I'm just going to let that dry a little bit. I felt like it was just too light. I needed to have a little bit more of a brighter color to it. And the tricky part is actually writing the word Doritos, because I don't really have the best paintbrush here, I can see. Maybe I could try this one. Let me see if I could try the smaller brush and if it'll allow me to write Doritos. Let's see if it will. It's kind of like, not quite, but you kind of got it in there a little bit, right? All right, so I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. We'll add some more details to that. We're gonna add a little bit to the raven's beak. There we go. Because we want to look like he's actually holding it. Like so. Excuse me, I'm outside. My dog is outside too. She's enjoying the weather. But whenever she sees like a cat or a squirrel or another dog, she's huffing and a puffing. And you'd be surprised, she's actually a really tiny dog, but she just has a big bark. So she just saw a cat walk by. So she wanted to be known that she was over here. All right, that's looking good. I really like that a lot. That's looking good, looking good. Right. I really like this. I love it. You know, maybe I'll add one more Dorito just for fun. I'm gonna add a Dorito right here as if maybe he dropped it because you know he's sleeping. So he dropped some of the Doritos. And do another one here. Yeah, I like that. This picture definitely has some character going on. It's interesting. Oops. Uh-oh. I got a little spot of orange right there. So the other thing is if you make a mistake, you basically just turn it into something. So I kind of put a little bit of dash of orange here. You may not be able to see. Let me see. Down here, I had um, hit the canvas by accident with my brush, and I got a little bit of orange there. So now we're just going to turn it into a Dorito. We'll act like it was on purpose. So you get a chance to see a mistake I made. And now I'm turning it into a Dorito. So it'll look like I did it on purpose. There we go. Love it. Cute. Cute, cute. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish his paw up again because originally it was just his paw. So I'm going to change his paw up to look like he's holding the bag of Doritos. And we'll take a little bit of white and some yellow. And here's his paw again. There we go. And he had these little claws. And we need one more claw right about here. There we go. Okay. There we go. There he is. He looks so cute with his Dorito bag. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find myself a smaller brush, like a really, really thin brush to get that. There we go. All right. I like it. I like it. And I think we are done. I think we're done. Yep, there we go. Nice. I like my Dorito bag. Let me bring this up a little bit. It looks good. So here is the finished painting. I don't really see myself adding anything else to it. I think this is good. I want it to be something that gives you an idea of what it could possibly be. I really love this painting. This was fun. Stay tuned because I will be doing another one really soon. I'm not sure which deadly sin it's going to be, but stay tuned to find out and to guess which one that one is. But I certainly had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining me and watch me as I add the finishing touches to my painting. It's it's a series of one of the 7 deadly sins. Thanks again, and until I see you again, continue to create, connect, and inspire others. Bye, Maison. Mwah.